Nella vecchia fattoria, ia ia oh. So in this video you're going to learn the noises that Italian farm animals make, and of course, since they are Italian farm animals, they make a different noise from English or American or Chinese farm animals for that matter. But this is LIS, Learn Italian Songs, Learn Italian with Songs, so everything that you're going to learn in this video, you will learn it starting from a song. And this song was a request by the toy collector of Seville, and the song is the Italian version of Old MacDonald Had a Farm, which in Italian is called Nella Vecchia Fattoria. And Nella Vecchia Fattoria means in the old farm. Nella means in the, Vecchia means old, and Fattoria, do not be fooled by the resemblance of this word with the word factory. Fattoria in Italian means a farm, whereas a factory in Italian is called fabbrica, and the word fabbrica has nothing to do with items of clothing like fabric. So fattoria means farm, fabbrica means factory. Confusing, I know. The song Nella Vecchia Fattoria was translated or transposed, should I say, in Italian in 1949 by a very famous composer, musician, lyricist and multi-instrumentalist, Gorny Kramer. Even though his name Gorny Kramer does not sound very Italian, he was 100% Italian, but there's another author of this Italian version of Old MacDonald Had a Farm, and his name is Virgilio Savona. The song was sung by the very popular vocal quartet Il Quartetto Cetra, which means the cither or cithern quartet, and the cithern cetra being that stringed instrument often associated with the ancient Greece. If I'm not wrong, the first time that they sang this song was in 1949, and since then it has become hugely popular. Now, as I was saying, the Italian version of this song is not a real translation, because instead of stacking the animals one upon the other, with each one with their own voices, in Italian, for each animal, a short description of the animal or of the setting in which the animal is found in the farm is given in the song. And then there's its voice. Now, what we are going to do, we are not going to translate the whole song. I will translate only the first verse, which introduces the setting of this song. And then I will tell you the noise that animal in Italian makes, which is often, if not always, different from the noise that in English the animal makes. And then I will tell you the name of the animal's voice, which is a word, and it can either be a noun or the infinitive of a verb. So let's start from the translation of the first verse of the song. Nella vecchia fattoria, ia ia oh. Quante bestie zio Tobia, ia ia oh. C'è la capra beh, capra beh, nella vecchia fattoria, ia ia oh. And the first line is Nella vecchia fattoria, in the old farm. Second line, quante bestie ha zio Tobia. Quante bestie ha zio Tobia means see how many animals Uncle Tobia has. Or if you want to consider this as a question, is how many animals does Uncle Tobia have? Quante means how many. Bestie is another word for animali in Italian. You can see that there are some similarities with the word beast. Bestia can be referred to an animal, even though the most common word is animale. A means has got, or he has got, or does he have, or has he got, if you consider this second line a question. And zio means uncle. Tobia is an Italian name that rhymes with fattoria of the first line. And then there's the first animal, c'è la capra. C'è means there is. C'è, C apostrophe E with the accent, is the short form of ci è. Ci means there in this case, and è means is. La capra means the goat. And here we have the first animal, and in Italian, the noise that a goat makes is bè. We do not differentiate between goat and sheep. In Italian, they both go bè, not ba and ma, and their voice is called belato. Belato is the name and belare is the action or the verb. So you would say la capra bela. The goat bleats. Now after the goat, who do we find? We find the donkey. And donkey in Italian is asino. But in the song you will have l'asinello. And asinello is either a diminutive form or an affectionate way to call a donkey. So it can either mean the small donkey, l'asino. Asino is regular, asinello is small, or the deer donkey, asinello. And the noise that the donkey makes in Italian is I-O, often written IH-OH. And the name of the noise that the donkey makes in Italian is raglio. And the verb is ragliare. Ragliare. So we say l'asino raglia. L'asino raglia. Now keep in mind that you can use both the noun raglio or the infinitive of the verb ragliare as a noun. And this applies to all the animals. So belato for the goat or belare, they can be used both as a noun. Raglio, ragliare, they can both be used as a noun. Just like the noise of the next animal, which is the cat. And the cat in Italian goes, I don't need to tell you to do this or to subscribe, because you're all already subscribed, aren't you? What? You're not? Do subscribe right now. The cat in Italian goes meow, meow, written M-I-A-O. And the name of the noise is miagolio, miagolio. Or it could also be the infinitive of the verb, which is miagolare, miagolare. Miagolare. So if I have to say that the cat mews, I will say il gatto miagola. Il gatto miagola. Next animal after the cat, we find the pig, and the pig in Italian is il maiale. There are other names to indicate the pig, but they're usually used as mild or even not that mild insults. So let's stick to the original maiale, which is pig, and the noise that a maiale makes in Italian. You know what? I don't really know what it is. I think that we've borrowed from the English language the oink thing, but if we have to say, just like for the other animals, gatto, meow, capra, bè, asino, I-O, for the pig we would say something like that, which I would not know how to transliterate. But the name of the voice of the pig is grugnito. Grugnito. And if you want to use the infinitive of the verb, it's grugnire. Grugnire. And if you want an example sentence, this is il maiale, the pig, il maiale grugnisce. Il maiale grugnisce. On to the next animal, which is the dog. After the cat, we have the dog. The dog in Italian is cane. The noise that the dog makes in Italian is bau. So in Italian, the dog does not go woof, it goes bau, and it's spelled B-A-U. Sometimes bau bau, so B-A-U dash B-A-U. And the name of the voice of the dog, I know the infinitive of the verb, which is abbaiare. Abbaiare. but I'm pretty sure that the noun is not abbaio. Yeah, I looked it up, and actually there is such a word as abbaio. So I correct myself. The name for the noise that the dog makes is l'abbaio.
And this is the first time that I've seen it in my entire life.
L'abbaio. So you have abbaio, the noun, and abbaiare, the verb. After the dog, we have a big mammal, and it is the bue. And the bue is the ox. If we have to indicate a cow, that would be called a mucca, or there's another word, vacca. Then we have the bue, which is an ox, and then we have the bull, which is called a toro. But in this case, we have the bue, and the noise that each of the animals that I have just mentioned make in Italian is mu, written with one or more u's. M-U or M-U-U-U. Okay, mu. In Italian, the cow, the ox, or the bull, they go mu. And the name is muggito, muggito. And the verb is muggire, muggire. And an example is il bue muggisce, il bue muggisce. Last but not least, we have the hen, and the hen in this song is called la chioccia. La chioccia is one of the two most common names for the hen, the other one being gallina. So gallina and chioccia are two synonyms. They both indicate the hen, and the children of the hen are called pulcini. Pulcini. Now we have two different noises or two different voices for these two animals. The noise that the hen makes in Italian is coccodè, coccodè, not cluck cluck, coccodè. Whereas the noise that the rooster makes is not cock-a-doodle-doo. This makes children laugh because there's the caca at the beginning, which makes them think of poo. It's not that. In Italian, the rooster goes kikiriki, kikiriki. And their children, they go pio pio, pio pio. So going coccodè in Italian is called chiocciare. The name and the verb are the same thing, and it's always chiocciare, chiocciare. Chiocciare is the infinitive of the verb. Whereas for the chicks, their voice is called pigolio, pigolio. This applies also to other small birds. Pigolio. By small birds, I mean the children of small birds. Pigolio. And the verb, the infinitive of the verb is pigolare, pigolare. Let me give you an example. Il pulcino pigola, il pulcino pigola. And if you find that you are expanding your Italian vocabulary and that you're improving your grasp of the Italian grammar, well, look out for other videos of this channel, like the next one or one of the previous 100 or more that I've made. So with the hen and its chicks, our song is over. Tell me in the comments if you would like me to translate the whole song, and if it would be a good idea if I decide to open up the channel for membership to offer the full translations to the members, whereas for the regular viewers, just a piece of the translation. Drop any other comment that you would like. If you want to know the names of the voices of other animals, please do not hesitate to ask. And I think that that's it. And if you find this translation useful and want to show your gratitude, you can offer me a coffee. You can donate by PayPal. You can even send me a super thank. I don't know how this works. It's a new feature that I have. Each and every contribution, even the smallest one, is much appreciated. And I'll see you on the next of LIS Learn Italian Songs, Learn Italian with Songs. Ciao! È attaccato a un carrettino, ia ia oh, C'è un quadrupede piccino, ia ia o, l'asinel i o, nel i o, nel i, nel i, nel i. C'è la capra, beh, capra, beh, capra, capra, beh, nella vecchia fattoria, ia ia o.